What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all enjoying your weekend so far. I'm going to be doing a little bit of late night fishing. Just sit back, relax, enjoy it really. We're going to be fishing for some monsters. I'm going to try and get some diamond potentials. We are boat fishing, but yeah, I thought it'd be a nice way to kind of finish the day up, you know, some nice chilled out fishing on the calm waters. So without further ado, let's just get stuck straight into it, shall we? So I'm already set up, it's not too bad, but I'm gonna do the old you know, the old stop and go. It seems to be pretty effective. Just sit and chill, catch some fish. You know, what's really decent about this game is it's not, you know, it's not trying to be a... Well, I hope it's not trying to be a fully fledged fishing sim, because, I mean, there are a few elements to it which are missing, but nevertheless, it's a pretty enjoyable game, you know, just to sit back, chill out, do a little bit of fishing. But the main objective is to just try and catch some monsters, really. I do like the stop and go method. I find it, I don't know, just far easier than the jigging. Sometimes I feel that it's not as consistent as what the stop and go method is. Either way, you kind of get the same result, you know. But just let it sink down to the bottom a bit. Try a little bit of jigging. But what a beautiful day to be fishing, huh? Yeah, I think I'm just going to continue with the stop and go method. Just, I mean, I've caught fish under 20 meters, but usually they're beyond the 30-meter mark is usually the sweet spot. If we don't get anything from this location, we'll move on to the next one. I do have a few challenges that I need to complete as well, so yeah, I think it's gonna have to be just reel it in, and I think we'll continue on with the challenges, you know. Right, let's have a look, shall we? So in the journal, I think it's shopkeeper, yeah. Silver Strand Meadows Fishing Challenge 3. Go to Platinum Creek Bridge and catch a diamond rank channel catfish. Okay, well, we will do that. So Creek Bridge. Just kind of trying to remember where that is. So that's not a really good thing, is it? Because I mean, if you've gone there, you don't quite remember where it's to. I mean, that could be literally anywhere. Okay. Well, that's a little bit peculiar, actually, because you should be able to get, like, the names of places. Oh, you do, but you have to click on them. So it could be anywhere. That's a lumber mill. I do apologise for this. You would have thought there would have been like some form of like mission marker just telling you like where it's supposed to be, you know. I can't even remember the place of the... So Platinum Creeks Bridge. I mean, that could literally just be anywhere, couldn't it? JD Watermill, Arnott Springs, Railway. There's eyes. Let's just fast travel there. See if it's there. I mean, it is a bridge, but it's not the bridge which is shown in the picture, which is a shame. It's just a shame that there's no way of like, sort of like resetting it. Oh, screw it. I'll just go somewhere and fish. I think that's just going to be the easiest bet, isn't it? Discovered location. It's going to annoy me. That is really going to annoy me. But what we'll do is we'll fast travel out here, because this location here, it's got some really deep water. In fact, it can go up to 100 meters, which is perfect if you're doing, you know, the stop and go method or jigging, stuff like that. You don't really have to worry too much about the depth of the water, which is extremely beneficial. So around about here, there's like a little, I think it's like a buoy or a weather station or something like that. You can get some pretty deep water over here. Absolutely beautiful though, isn't it? You know, even though this game isn't, you know, like a fully fledged fishing sim, it still does a pretty good job nevertheless. hook size 1. You see where it just says 0.0 meters, so it is pretty deep. It's pretty far down. I think between the sort of 30 to 50 meters is more than acceptable, I think, for catching what I'm trying to catch. But we'll just wait for it to go down a bit. We'll let it get to about 50 meters and then we'll start reeling in. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, the stop and go method I find is a little bit more efficient. It's less tedious than jigging, you know, flicking your rod up and down, up and down. It can be very inconsistent. I'll change the drag as well. Usually put it to about 10% when I'm fishing in these depths anyway. Just let the fish run with it for a little bit and then start fighting back. This is what I love about this game. It's so chilled out. But I think for me, once you get the sort of the rods that you want and all the gear, it doesn't really take that long, and that's the that's kind of like the disappointing thing about it, I think. I suppose we could try a little bit of jigging. You do get like preferred methods. It does tell you with the hooks and spinners that you use, you know, but I don't know, it just feels like any sort of setup that you've got, you can catch pretty much anything, and I think that's kind of the crippling side of this game, if I'm completely honest. In comparison to something like, you know, Fishing Planet and all that sort of stuff, Russian Fisher and all that. I don't seem to be getting any bites. I doubt we're going to catch anything 15 meters. Let's check the rod a moment. Let's what we're using. See, it says constant stop and go and twitching. But if we actually have a look in our handbook, that's what we are after, lake trout. So liver, eggs, and red worm. Deep pond. Now I'm not too sure, in fact, if we have, because I don't want to be floating, but right, let's move on out. Nice little place to cast off. We'll change the drag. $20 meters. We might get lucky. Might. They're like the shallow water as well. We put the reeling speed to 1. Yeah, see, for me, this whole jigging thing is very, very sort of, I don't know, it feels a bit, after about 10 minutes, you know, you start to get a little bit annoyed with it. No, I don't know, because they have been updating this game quite regularly, hot fixes and things like that, and it has been a little while since I've played it, so I'm not too sure whether they've changed how frequent you catch fish. Because when I first, like I said, when I first initially played it, you could literally just cast off, and you would be able to pretty much grab anything. So if they have, you know, it's a good step in the right direction, I suppose. I guess fishing has always been a patience game, hasn't it? So. Oh, there we go. And we are on. It's not fighting too much, so I don't expect it to be anything spectacular, but we shall see when we land it. It's fighting. Come on. Whoa. You see the tip of that rod just bend like something crazy. There we go. Nice little sweet spot there. It's coming up. You know, with this game I've had it before as well, where it's been something like 15 meters and I've just like pulled back on the rod once and it's just auto caught it, which is a bit strange. We're getting it back up. Come on. There we go. Lovely. Nice little silver lake trout there. Not the biggest that I've caught. But definitely a good catch nevertheless. Not the size that I was looking for. The highest trophy rating that I've got for a lake trout is gold. I do want to try and get myself a diamond if I can. Oh, there we go, look. That's 50.5 meters there. But there was a pretty nice catch. It's nice to see that there are still fish lingering about. As it's a bit deeper, I will reduce the drag just a little bit. Anybody thinking about buying this game though? It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It may not be up to like the standards of, you know, the more realistic side of fishing, but it's definitely on the arcade side. That's for sure. There's no denying that. But it's not, you know, it doesn't mean to say that it's a bad game. In fact, I've had many of hours of enjoyment out of this. It can be very addicting. But of course, once you get to, you know, once you get... Oh, went straight on. No way. Oh, that's a little bit bigger. Come on. Right, let's increase that drag. You got to be really careful sometimes because you can just go straight into the red and the rod, you know, the line will snap. So you just got to be very careful when you're reeling these fish in, even with the best rod, or should I say the rod with the max weight catches you out. This one is definitely not fighting as much as the last one, so I would be very surprised if it's any higher than a silver. There we go, look. Just like that. But what I was saying is that, you know, I find it really, really annoying the fact that you can't move. Like, once you've cast out, like, you can't actually move from your position. And I find that very, very frustrating, especially when you're, you know, in the real world. You may get your line under the boat or under the jetty, or, you know, close to the engine or something like that, and trying to steer the fish away from those obstructions. You know, that would be something which you would have thought would have been kind of natural, or a natural element to a fishing game anyway. But it seems like a pretty good spot. Absolutely love the visuals, absolutely love the scenery here. You know, the game it is a very beautiful game. Just unwind and relax and fish away, really. But let's see if we get a little bit of luck like we did last time. And we're on. Go. Yeah, another silver. Not too bad, you know. I mean, I'm glad that it's not just cast out and, you know, catch a diamond straight away. You know, I have had that with a couple of fish. It's definitely broke away from the immersion of this game, that's for sure. But I just can't wait until they bring out some actual DLCs. You know, once they get all of the nitty-gritty sort of stuff out of the way, you could start to see some actual content come to the game, which they have already mentioned, which is really, really good to hear. For the most part, anyway. Alright. Let's go again. I can't wait until they actually announce when this is supposed to be coming to console. I know that that's kind of like the underlying question, and it seems to be kind of dodged in every sort of topic of conversation when it comes to this game. I feel it's a smart move that they're trying to kind of get it up to a sort of standard where they've kind of ironed out the kinks, so to speak. And then when they've done that, I think then it'll be kind of presentable in a way for it to kind of get a release date for console. Bit dodgy really, because they didn't say that was going to happen when the game was initially announced. You know, we were all under the impression that it was going to come to all platforms really on that initial release date, and then obviously when it came to the console side of it, trying to play it day of release, and then greeted with the fact that it's not quite there yet, it's not quite ready for console. It was a bit of a kick in the teeth for a lot of people, which I can understand. But I do like that they've changed it where it's not as frequent catching fish. You know, you can really just sit back and enjoy it. It is a beautiful game. You know, they've done a really good job with it. Oh, and we're back on. Yeah, he's running too much line. Try and fight it as much as we can. Oh, got a feeling it's a slight... Yeah, this is definitely a bigger fish. You see how it's running with that line. Whoa. Just let it do its thing for a minute. Try and wing back some of that line. Yeah, this is definitely a bigger fish. You can just instantly tell, and I think that's more like, down to the arcade side of it. Just having that bar there, you can kind of gauge whether the fish is going to be bigger or not, just by the way that it fights. So I feel that that's a little bit... I don't know, I'm not too sure if I like that. Maybe if there was an option to kind of just turn that sort of white bar away, because in the real world you don't have a bar which shows you how much the fish is fighting. You tell that by obviously the state of the rod, We'll tune that up a bit, increase the drag a bit. Yeah, this is definitely fighting. Whoa, we went into the red then. But we are gaining a bit more ground. He's still 50 meters down though, so he's just run with it. Try and gain some more ground on it. Try and bring him up a bit. Yeah, he is. This is definitely a bigger fish. Oh, he's tiring out though. See, now I wish more fish would fight like this, The northern pike, a fantastic fish to catch. because no matter whether it's, you know, much like the smaller fishes like the bronze and stuff, or the babies, should I say? Can't think of the word at the moment, but like juvenile, that's the one. Yeah, they still put up a pretty good fight. But I don't know, I quite like catching the like the channel catfish, as well as the lake trout as well. But it's still fighting. Down to 25 meters now. Pretty much halved it from what it was, but it's been a pretty decent fight, I'm not gonna lie. Come on, I don't want to lose you now. Properly tiring it out now. Come on. Bring it up. Hey, there we go. Nice. Another gold. See, I knew that it was going to be a bit more than a silver. It definitely fought me. Fought me more than what I thought it was going to. But not a bad weight. Not a bad weight at all. Golden lake trout. Yeah. Or should I say a lake trout. Gold trophy rating. Not too bad. Score's gone up as well. Yeah. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Those are the sorts of fights that I want with fish. You know, fishing for these monsters is absolutely fantastic. But what a better way to spend it as well. You know, beautiful scenery. It's very calm, relaxing, and you can definitely get lost in this game, that's for sure. Hopefully, in time, they bring more stuff out and kind of polish and perfect a few things up. You know, I think that'll be pretty decent and beneficial for the game in the long run anyway. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to wrap the stream up there. Like I say, just a little bit of fishing. I hope that you liked it. If you did, leave us a cheeky like. If you are new here, subscribe, turn that bell notification on. You know, all that good stuff. But yeah, guys, like I say, enjoy the rest of your evenings. Take it easy, stay safe, and hopefully I'll catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.